Hey guys, it's Lisa. Welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time visiting. On my channel, I focus on luxury, fashion, beauty, fragrance, and travel. So if you happen to love any of those things, I would love it if you would click that red subscribe button below and become part of my YouTube family here. Today I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about a fragrance that I've mentioned a few times here on my channel, and I told you guys I would come back on eventually and talk to you guys about it, tell you my thoughts, my opinions, how I feel about it. And I happen to wear this fragrance today to work. It's not normally a fragrance I would wear at this time of year. It's summer. It was about 85 degrees here in LA. I don't normally wear this in the summer months or the warmer months. I normally wear it more in the fall and winter months, like the cooler seasons. But I just decided to kind of go off the bat today and wear it. But anyway, I do work inside an air-conditioned environment, so I guess that kind of made up for it. I don't know. So let's talk Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540. Now, I don't own a full bottle of this fragrance. Unfortunately, I don't have it in my collection, so I don't have the bottle here to show you, but I will put a picture of it here on the screen. I just own a few deluxe samples and a few other little samples that a nice SA that I used to have there was nice enough to give me. But unfortunately now she went to Saks in the beauty department, and oh well. Anyway, a backstory or the history behind this fragrance is that the House of Baccarat Crystal commissioned the renowned perfumer Francis Kurkdjian to create a special limited edition fragrance in celebration of the 250th year of Baccarat Crystal. So it was a limited edition. Only 250 bottles were made. Very expensive. It was about 3,000 euros, which equates into about $4,000 US dollars. Very expensive. Only 100 ml. It came in this cute little Baccarat crystal bottle. And people loved it so much that eventually Francis Kurkdjian decided to distribute it under his own line, which is Maison Francis Kurkdjian. So let me just tell you guys the notes of the fragrance. The top notes are jasmine and saffron, and saffron is such a unique, interesting note in fragrance. The middle notes are amberwood and ambergris. That's where the amber comes from, and I actually love amber in a fragrance. The base notes are fir resin and cedar, so that's where you get the woodsy notes. And then there's other sites that list other notes such as lavender, sage, blood oranges, oak moss, things. So they sell this fragrance at Neiman Marcus, and almost every single time I go into Neiman's, I always smell this fragrance. Just for some reason, I don't know, I just do. So every single time I go in, they always have an empty bottle on the counter. They never have a bottle with any liquid or any juice in it. It's always an empty bottle. So you always have to ask an SA, oh, do you have any of this fragrance where I can smell it? So then they go under the counter and get out a bottle with some liquid in it and let you spray it. And then they hurry up and they put it back under the counter. I don't know, it's just the craziest thing. And then sometimes I'm sitting there or standing there talking to the sales associate, and somebody else comes up and asks for the same thing, and they do the same exact thing. And then they'll ask, oh, do you have any samples of this? And they never, ever, I've never honestly seen them give out samples. So it's always, no, we don't have any samples. Oh, no, sorry, we don't have any samples. No, no samples today. Like, I've never seen them give out samples. But anyway, my first introduction to this fragrance, when I first initially sprayed it, my first initial thought was, that went to my head was Band-Aids. I was like, it smells like Band-Aids, like old school Band-Aids. So if you're old enough to remember the scent of Band-Aids back in the day when they had this medicinal smell, nowadays Band-Aids don't have a scent, but back then they did. That's what it smelled like. And if you've ever worked in a hospital or somewhere where they do sterilizing, things like that, it smells just like that. Or if you're old enough to remember medicated Vaseline, that's what it smells like, that carbolic acid smell. So I don't know, I just wasn't expecting that. I was totally off put, and I was like, what is going on here? So eventually it kind of melded down into this burnt sugar smell. So then I had a smell of Band-Aids and burnt sugar. Very strange. But I went home, asked my husband to smell it, and by then it kind of more was the burnt sugar smell. He smelled it. He's like, it's okay. It's all right. Like, it's nothing special. Like, I wouldn't tell you go out and buy it. Like, you don't have to have it. He wasn't floored. I wasn't moved. I was like, I don't need this in my collection. And you guys know me. I will almost buy anything that I love. But I wasn't moved. Like, it just didn't do anything for me. I was just like, it was just, yeah, I don't need this. So I also asked my husband if he would wear it, because it is a unisex fragrance. It is marketed for men and for women, and he was like, absolutely not. He wouldn't wear it. So he doesn't like sweet scents. He likes more of the fresh scents or the woodsy scents, and actually I don't really like super sweet scents, and maybe that's why I didn't like this, because I don't like super sweet scents, and this has more of a sweet scent. It could just be my body chemistry. Everybody's body chemistry is different, so you know, you have to spray it on yourself to see how it's gonna wear, see how it's gonna develop on you. And they do have another one, which is the X-rate version, which has an almond note added to it. I kind of think that one smells a little bit better on me, but I don't have samples of that one. But I don't know. Nowadays, I have been smelling it a little bit more. Like I said, each time I go into Neiman Marcus, I always smell it. And before, I was just like, this is just, Now, I was like, I don't know. It's just very intriguing. Like, it has me thinking, like, just thinking about it. And like I said, I don't have a full bottle of it. It's not full bottle worthy for me, at least not yet. But like, I'm talking about it now. It has me intrigued. It has me curious. Like, it keeps me kind of wanting more, like, to smell it. And it's like something I shouldn't be smelling, but I have to keep smelling it. It's very strange. I don't know what happened. So I am going to revisit this more, probably in the fall or winter months. And I don't know, who knows, maybe I'll come back on here and have a full bottle of it. Right now, maybe I would buy it for $100 or $125, which is actually saying a lot, because before I wouldn't buy it at all. It was just like, I don't need it. But yeah, I might actually buy it if it was like $100 or something like that. But unfortunately, it doesn't come at that price. It's very expensive. It is $300 for 2.4 ounces, $575 for 6.7 or 8 ounces. And then they do make a travel size kit with 3 bottles, like 10 or 11 milliliters for $180 or something like that. So yes, it's very expensive. So actually, now that I've been smelling it a little bit more, it has more of an elegant, classy smell to it. And it's more, for me, would be more of a special occasion fragrance. Like, I would wear it to a wedding or a special event, a special birthday, New Year's, date night. But I don't know. Hey, if you want to wear it every day, I wouldn't be mad at you. It costs $300. So who wants to have a $300 bottle of perfume just sitting on the counter just to spray it 2 or 3 times a year? No. I mean, hey, go ahead and spray it every single day if you want to get your $300 worth, or $575 if you're gonna spray it every day. Hey, I'm not mad at you. Definitely go for it. So the more I've been smelling this, the more intriguing it is to me. It's a very long-lasting fragrance, and it kind of has a bit of opposites. So it's sweet, but then it seems a sweet, but in a classier, more elegant way. So not like a little kid or younger person sweet, if that makes any sense. I know it doesn't, but it's more of an elegant fragrance. So I see it more as a special occasion fragrance, like date night, wedding, special birthday, New Year's Eve, I don't know. And in a way, if I had to describe it, it kind of smells like liquid crystals. So if liquid crystals had a smell, this kind of is what it would smell like liquid gold crystals. I know that doesn't make any sense, but yeah, that's kind of the way that I would describe it. Anyway, guys, that is my thoughts on Baccarat Rouge 540. If you happen to own this fragrance or have smelled it, let me know what you think. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you just on the fence? Do you think it's overhyped? Are you just like, I don't know. Whatever it is, let me know in the comments section below. I would love to know. And as always, in any of my fragrance videos, please let me know if you're wearing fragrance, what you are wearing. Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do so. Have an amazing day, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.